Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays. You probably know what game it is. It's XCOM. Alright, Riku Tanaka, you leveled up? Or did I just never pick? Oh, you leveled up, okay. Psi Inspiration removes Mindfraaaay and Panic from all allies within 3 tiles, strengthens their will by plus 30 for 3 turns, 4 turn cooldown. Causes target to panic on its following turn if the target's will is overcome. Robotic enemies are immune, 2 turn cooldown. Let's try it, at least, but I doubt it'll be super useful. Well, you got another level? Oh, because you're the chosen one, I see. Telekinetic Field or Mind Control. Very difficult side technique that, if successful, grants control of the target for 3 turns. Robotic enemies are immune. Telekinetic Field creates an immobile telekinetic field. Distorts and deflects incoming attacks, granting plus 40 defense to both allies and enemies within the field. Let's try that. Okay, so we're gonna try to do the final mission here. Let's go to the Golem Chamber and use the ethereal. I would like to use the ethereal. Temple Ship Assault is the only thing left. Okay, here we go. The time has come. Assault the temple. Let's make sure we got our squad decked out properly, and then we actually have the proper squad to begin with. So we know this is going to be a long mission. We know there's going to be a lot of people here. Make items available. We know there's going to be a lot of aliens, I should say. No way Zhang doesn't come to save the world. Lightning Reflexes has been there for a long time. Loki Diaz, we need you as a buddy here. We're also going to take Jane Cook, 2 heavies, 2 snipers, and then Florence Nightingale. This is our final squad here. No Bullet Sponge, because she can't be relied on to hit, which is my own fault, but is the truth. Zhang gets the Titan armor. He's unkillable. Hopefully that's not foreshadowing. I think he can afford to hold the grenade because he's got enough HP anyway. You are going to get Ghost Armor. You have 16 plus 20 defense. Broke your arm a little bit there. Life happens. It's good. I'm not going to give you a grenade. Instead, I'm going to give you chitin plating. You got 20 HP. You're looking good. You, obviously, are going to be in Psi armor with a plasma sniper rifle. That's right. That's right. Alien grenade. Sure, why not? I guess I'll give you chitin plating because it gives us a better chance to survive the mission. I don't know if you get another chance to restart if you fail this one, like the base defense. So you get Archangel, obviously, laser pistol, take a scope. You don't need a grenade, so instead we'll give you chitin plating. You become effectively hard to kill. You will take Psi armor, because you can use it. Gives you much better will, slight defense, but I gotta admit, Titan armor is tempting too. Psi, it's an extra 4 HP, so maybe sure. I mean, I'm probably unlikely to use your psionic abilities anyway, knowing myself, so this seems sensible. You got 18 HP, maybe I'll leave you with a grenade as well. How does our support look once we give them Titan armor, plasma rifle, laser pistol? You're going to be taking a med kit, and you're the only one who will, so be careful. Chitin plating, we got all our scopes spoken for. I think it's more important for our heavy to have chitin plating, because the rockets could be so valuable. Alright. What's your HP at? 18, you're at 22. This is our squad. This is the dream team. Here we go. We'll get a little bit of a story beat here that might last. There's also lots of speaking in this mission. Lots of, like, the alien going, "Oh, yeah, you finally made it," you know? So I might talk over some of that, but you're probably semi-familiar with the story beats at this point. Forced entry to the Temple Ship's Bridge. The volunteer must survive. No problem. This guy is super not Yoda, by the way. He's like Yoda if Yoda was an asshole. I don't really want to talk over it, because it's like, I actually have respect for what the story of XCOM is trying to do, and I think it largely succeeds at it. Oh, there's another person over there. They're just hidden because of mimetic skin. But basically, the aliens are like, hey, we tricked you, suckers. At least this is my interpretation. We tricked you, suckers. You made, like, a superhuman with the alien technology, basically, which is the whole reason we're here. That's my interpretation of what's going on in the story, at least. It'll be interesting to see what happens to that in XCOM 2. Maybe you've heard of it.
I'm on the move.
I'm a little surprised we haven't encountered our first enemies yet. I thought normally you hit him up in this bridge here. Is this a bridge? I don't know. I'm not much of a nautical man, to be honest with you. Lord, I was born a nautical man, and just wanna sail and not set my feet on land. You remember that old Allman Brothers song when they rebranded themselves as the Nautical Brothers. When I'm tired of swimming, you know I understand. I was born an aquatic man. Sort of works. Doesn't really work, but sort of, in theory, it could. Alright, usually I imagine the temple ship mission as starting with shitty aliens that eventually... Let's try this. Enter flight mode. You still got no vision? Is such a thing even possible? I usually imagine that we start with, like, the shittiest aliens of all time. So, for some reason, I thought we had concealment or something. So, I mean, 90% chance to hit. That's easy enough. All we want to do is make sure that we don't accidentally, pop the next wave. So we'll just deal with that relatively small mistake that I made in popping that wave a little earlier than I would have liked to, and we'll just continue moving forward. I mean, it's double sectoids. Who gives a shit, right? Like, that's the easiest that the mission is gonna get. Oh, come on! You're gonna give me a freaking sectoid commander, too? It's actually really unfortunate. So I think what we'll do is move Tanaka up here, and then he'll drop that new attack, right? Not that one. Telekinetic field, a protective field for allies. We can't do much to protect ourselves from mind control, but we can at the very least protect our allies just in general. And I guess, like, you might as well come over here inside of the distortion field. With 2 overwatches, we could potentially kill this the sectoid commander. I just didn't expect him to be there. Yeah? You're spawning in some cyber discs, huh? That doesn't bother me too much. I'm a little pissed that the sectoid commander exists, but apart from that, I got no problems, man. How do you have no shots? Can we talk about this lack of a shot thing? What if I pull you up? You still got fuel, you just can't see anything. Okay. Probably guilty of mismanaging things somewhat here. Let's start with lightning reflexes. Oh, but she can't get there. Okay, start with Zhang, because he is immortal. There we go. Now we've created a space. We can at least get our units behind half cover. They can't see anything yet. But at the very least, they are behind half cover. We'll throw them onto Overwatch, because we know we got some shit coming. And our snipers, honestly, I think we can probably afford to put them on Overwatch, provided that they don't get shot. Don't pop. Oh, that's 3 great Overwatchers, all getting popped to kill a drone. It does save us a turn, I suppose, but it's kind of suboptimal. Okay, I mean, heat ammo did quite a number on them there. 12 damage is really good. I think that's all of our Overwatches. Oh, we still got Zhang. Zhang, you're the hero. Humanity's savior, Zhang. Every time, man. That's very nice. I'll take advantage of that. Now, these guys are going to get through without really being inhibited. That seems like it hit to me. But a little drone hit never hurt anybody. Cyberdisk number 2.0 is kind of taking us head on here. It's lightning reflexes. Nice, okay. This is the commander. This guy scares me. That's a mind control on Zhang. It worked, despite the fact that he's humanity's savior. That's troublesome. Now, the sectoid commander has to die. If our sniper can't hit the sectoid commander, instead, they're going to go after the units they can hit. No, do not shoot Zhang under any circumstances. So they're going to go after the units they can hit, like the cyber disc. They got a 100% chance to hit. Might as well take it, crit the shit out of it. Is it worth using our others, like our double tap to kill it? I think so. I mean, it saves us an action one way or the other. Now with the cyber disc dead, that's 2 cyber discs down. Do not, under any circumstances, shoot Zhang, man. That's 2 cyber discs down. There's 2 drones left. So we're actually going to be very aggressive here because we need to get Zhang back for next turn. And we're going to run and gun to like here and hope this doesn't pop another pod, which it shouldn't. And then we're going to KO the shit out of this guy, 100% crit. Good. Lightning reflexes is out in no man's land. That's no good. Take out this drone. I think we might get out of this kind of basically not suffering any punishment at all. Yeah, okay. Way to go, Dream Team. Everybody else reload. I think we're doing fine here. Nobody's even taking damage. I thought that drone earlier had hit us, but to be honest with you, that wave should be easy. So I'm not like cocky about how that went down. If anything, I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that we even had to get you know, as tight into that as we did, but sure. Hopefully Zhang recovers from the obviously don't shoot a shredder rocket at your team. Recovers from the unfathomable psychological stress of having been mind controlled by a being from another world. But apart from that, everything's hunky-dory. Except for the fact that I just popped 2 sectoids while putting all of my units on reload and Overwatch. So not feeling like too smart right now. But these sectoids ain't going to be throwing any grenades. So I think we can feel reasonably safe up here in this little parapet. They do have some psionic bullshit going on right now. You don't want to come up that staircase, man. There is no good up here for you. Everything's hunky-dory. Okay. Florence Nightingale, I'm going to move you down to the half cover here. You're a reliable shot. And I think you're going to get a reliable kill here. Whoa! You're the worst in the world. I forget I said anything. Good God. Well, we can rely on lightning reflexes, not with the normal shot, but with the flush shot for 97% chance to hit. Nice, 11 damage. Always fresh at Tim Hortons. Okay. Suppose we should move all of our units down the same path. The same path might not be that path. It may indeed be the path that's straight in front of us, but... And I guarantee in the comments right now, there's people going, how much you want to bet Northernlion pays all this money for Archangel armor, never uses the Archangel armor. Yo, this is about saving the human race, man. It's not about your petty concerns right now. Everybody cool it is what I'm trying to say. Pretty stoked. I mean, everybody's doing well so far. We're down 1 alloy cannon shot and 1 plasma rifle shot. Everybody else, well, actually 2 plasma rifle shots. Everybody else is chilling. There's no rush on this run, so I think we would be very short-sighted if we didn't take a turn to just get everybody hunky-dory and back to fully reloaded here. The waves I'm worried about are Sectopod Mechtoid, and I suppose, like, the commanders could be a problem as well. Or sorry, Muton Elites, sorry. And Sectoid Commanders, for that matter, but... Mostly I'm feeling pretty solid. I'm taking moves with our, like, least valuable units first. No offense meant, of course. Not trying to make anybody feel bad, I'm just saying. And if I remember correctly, our final pod is really tough. But I've also never ever been this good at XCOM before. I'm not even saying that I'm good at XCOM. I'm just saying that, you know, previously beating Classic was unfathomable. I don't know how close we have ever gotten, because, like, halfway through every campaign I've switched from Classic to normal. But, I'm actually, like, half decent at XCOM now. I don't think that's controversial. I make mistakes, but, I'm a lot better than I used to be. And maybe that'll make this seem surmountable when we actually finish this off. I don't know. We'll see. Or when we actually try to finish it off, I guess I should say. Go for it, Tanaka. You're not going to pop a wave here. They don't have the balls. Alright. I'm going to put Zhang right here because I want to keep him in a position from which he can fire a useful rocket. And we'll put Diaz up here. I like that we have a squad where, like, every single member of it has been valuable. Like, this is not a squad that consists of, like, any also-rans. This is, like, Zhang, Humanity's Savior, Loki Diaz, who we saved on that one mission and has come back to just, or he's basically made himself completely invaluable. A single floater is not a problem. A floater's not a problem, but it's very nice. It's very, very nice. I don't know where I'm going, but just post up behind here. Everybody go on Overwatch. If that floater tries something, he's done. Like, we got a squad full of people that we're happy with. Usually, whenever I finish an XCOM campaign, even on normal, well, only on normal have I ever finished it, but I finished the campaign and I'm like, okay, you know, on our final mission here, I've got to bring a fucking squatty that I've never seen before just to fill the role, but not today. This, by the way, like, I wouldn't get too cocky about the way that this mission's going right now. I believe that they kind of are trying to just reintroduce you to some of the aliens you've seen so far and been like, you know, it's like doing, it's like on a reality show, when in the final episode of the reality show, they have all the other participants walk out. And then they go like, oh, remember these guys? They got eliminated. Those were the days. This is not a difficult situation. We got so many eyes on target here. Zhang, if possible, takes his 100% heat ammo shots at the heavy floater. Oh, right, he doesn't have any more shots. Well, we know that Tanaka's got a guaranteed 2 kills. No reason to use headshot. We might as well save it. These guys, like, this whole squad is lights out right now. Oh, you actually do have a shot. That's beautiful. Again, no reason for a headshot. 1 in 20 chance you miss. That is not a miss. Okay. At this point, we should probably move our other squad members up, at least enough that they could contribute in case we come across a lot of heavy floaters on the next turn or something. But for right now, obviously, we've got basically no concerns. Reload if you need to reload, otherwise you're good to go. Sweet. I believe that's our heavy floater pod. There might be another few that spawn here. Oh, those are just chrysalids. Well, I mean, Zhang should get 2 chrysalid kills. Yeah, that's a good start. Very easy. Let's get Cook. We can see them. We just probably won't be able to get an easy shot. This might give us the angle, though. It does. It also it triggered a floater, but the floater may move to a position where they can be hit by a sniper. No, it's unfortunate, but I still quite like our situation. Again, this should be a chrysalid kill. 9 damage is exactly what we need, so I guess we should count ourselves pretty lucky. Not line of sight. Okay. Unfortunate, but understandable. Let's try kind of our last-ditch effort here. We've gone up in the air. I do not have the ability to see the enemy, unfortunately, so we'll go back down. Tanaka. What if I throw you here? Any chance you got a Mindfraaaay? Mindfraaaay. No targets available. All right. You Overwatch for now. I don't think you're going to have a shot, but we might as well try. This shouldn't pop another wave. It does give you vision, and then you've got 100% chance to hit, or 97. Let's take our 97 instead, just because I don't know if the flush would have guaranteed done enough damage to kill. All right, again, the easy waves. We're our own worst enemy at this point. If we don't do our due diligence before moving forward, we could find ourselves being very disappointed later when our problems start to stack up on one another. But let's just take our turn to reload right now. Arguable that we don't even need to take the turn to reload right now, but again, let's just keep it simple. So far, so good. So we'll move Tanaka up a little bit. I'm pretty sure that this section will not move until we get all the way down the pathway here, but might as well take a opportunity to spread our units out. And by spread them out, I mean bunch them up in one hallway so that a single grenade could be catastrophic. Okay, you're going to be overwatching and overwatching. I know we got Loki back there. I don't think I'd forget about Loki. You're going to be hunkering. And then Loki, how far can I take you? Just down to here? Okay, okay. I'll take you down here so you don't get in anyone's way on the next turn. Don't act like there's going to be alien activity if there's not going to be alien activity. All I ask for is your respect. Throw lightning reflexes up here. Nothing. At this point, I feel bad for anything that could possibly be in our path. Because this tunnel is going to fuck them to death. It's not even me. It's the geography of the situation that's going to ruin your life. This tunnel is just, it's built for loving you, baby. And I was built for loving the people that are going to love the love tunnel. Kind of turned into a bit of a Barry White song there temporarily. Oh, my darling, I can't get enough of the love tunnel, baby. It sort of works. It seems to be the running consensus. Well, that is a full cover spot. Despite not really looking like it. I think they kind of intentionally shield you from being able to have the vision that you would otherwise expect, so that they can kind of like introduce them as set pieces, I think, but I'm not 100% sure of that. But it really seems like we should have more vision than this, but it's like they're gating it until we can actually get inside of the room, and then they can have the alien be like, ooh, I'm gonna get you, Han Solo. But yeah, okay, that's a little bit overly reductive. I don't mean to be dismissive to the XCOM story. I don't think this last mission is handled poorly. It's just, you know, it makes decisions from a narrative or cinematic standpoint that are a little bit different than the way the missions are handled in the rest of the game. So many more enemies to face. No Thin Men yet. No little chrysalids. Oh, sorry, we've had chrysalids. No, none of the muton family. And there's a lot of the muton family. Zhang, humanity's savior, has come across 2 Thin Men. They're gonna be tough to hit, actually. Yeah, they're gonna be tricky. I think I will take one turn to just blow this dude's cover and body up, and I think this is an advisable use of one of our few grenades. Still got all of our rockets left. It didn't blow up the cover to the point where we actually have vision behind it, so that's what I was hoping for. I mean, now we can't get past Zhang, so I actually feel like we probably Overwatch, and with Tanaka we throw down that beautiful little distortion field that gives all allies plus 40 cover. And I think that's gonna be real useful. I mean, plus 40 cover is basically like we're all in full cover, right? So I'm feeling like we come out here to such an extent that we can at least get maybe some viewing angles to help Zhang out, and hopefully be able to pop a Thin Man if he tries to flank us. But even if he flanks us, I don't think they're going to be able to get a great shot. They'd probably be better off gunning for poison, but then I guess with Titan armor, poison doesn't hurt us anyway. This guy's not on Overwatch, which is mind-boggling. We got another Thin Man, though. Is he going to run all the way back? No, he's not going to run all the way back. So we probably take our 100% chance to kill this guy down here, who's going to be a little bit more troublesome. And, just take Florence Nightingale in right here. Pretty sure these units should be immune to poison by now. Let's be real. We're fighting Thin Men. Like, it's not, rocket science. I'm not going to act like we just had an amazing coup or something like that. But we are, you know, inching up that kind of like alien death count. We've got to be at, maybe 12? Somewhere in there. It's a slow mission. It's a slow burn. Certainly getting the job done. Didn't pop a pod. We have magnetic skin. No, we have mimetic skin anyway, so I don't think anything could have seen us. But I clearly don't understand how mimetic skin works anyway. Okay, you wanna just come over here, take a little peek over the side? Now, why don't you go over to the side over here? I just wanted to see if there would maybe be a thin man on the left side of the bridge that we didn't actually pay attention to. Doesn't seem like there is. That's great news. So we move in one wave deeper. Still no muton family. So I would expect berserkers. I would expect mutons and muton elites. Probably not a ton of each of them. I would expect a sectopod. Hopefully just one sectopod. If we come across the sectopod in our ideal circumstances, one turn is enough to kill it. And we really have to hope to kill it in that one turn. Because if we don't, it could kill several squad members if we've got them maybe outfitted quite poorly. Or positioned quite poorly, at least. Let's try to... I don't know where to put our units here. This is the... I think we're coming across the sectopod room. Or it might just be mechtoids in this one. I don't know. But on classic, at this stage of the game, I think it's a safe assumption that it could be sectopods. I'm on it, Commander. Trying to keep any hope of like a line of sight we could possibly get. I think we'll just end our turn. It's unlikely that any aliens pop right in front of this doorway. Saves us from having to worry about the politics of hunkering here. Okay, so we've been revealed from mimetic skin. This is our muton wave. Okay, this is not that bad, but there are 5 enemies. The individual mutons are going to be very easy, or easy-ish, I should say. The question I think here will become, who's got shots? And the answer is nobody. Can Zhang land the world's greatest rocket? He can land like some pretty good rockets. World's greatest is a question for another day. Alright, well, I think you basically take whatever you can get here. So if you can hit these two down here, that's fine by me. You can easily destroy their cover, as you can see. What about Cook? Can sneak it out and hit the berserker, but not without... Ooh, that's something I didn't even consider. It's close to working, huh? Let's take a look. This is an interesting turn for us, so we want to be smart about it. I can't believe Loki doesn't have a shot. What if I toggle you on there? I might be using this like completely incorrectly. You do have Rift. Shot is blocked. Shot is blocked. Creates a devastating psionic storm. Well, we'd have to move to use it, so we have to commit to that one way or the other. You want to just try to like get a pod? Like wipe out one of these pods? Seems sensible to me. We can't use telekinetic field yet. Here's what I'm thinking. Florence Nightingale comes in. She's got a shot. It's a 66% chance of hitting. I don't love it. Instead, she throws an alien grenade. One of 2 that she has. Does half damage, or 50% of their HP to each one of these mutons. And also does not destroy their cover, but puts them within 1 grenade's reach of death. You do not have an alien grenade, on the other hand. You do have a 50% chance to crit that dude, which is pretty sweet. Oh, mimetic skin blocks ghost mode activation. Probably said that in the fine print, right? That was silly of me not to take advantage of. Okay, Cook cannot hit these jokers back here. Zhang can. The only question is whether or not it's worth one of our precious rockets to hit these jokers. And I think it probably is. Let's not use the shredder, though. They're a little bit more scarce. Sure, so that's 1 pod dead, which saves us a little stress. Now we just got the other pod that's left here. I mean, a 73% chance to hit with a 60 crit, I think, is good enough to take. Sweet. So we just want this unit dead, basically, so it can't do anything to us. You know, the less units that shoot, the better off we're going to be. Cook, on the other hand, is not going to have a good shot that doesn't put her super into harm's way. So I think I'm going to send Tanaka out here, which is a big risk. But then let's see. We got Mindfraaaay. We got Psi Panic, Telekinetic Field. Mindfraaaay. Reduces their will, aim, and mobility. Or Rift. It's a devastating psionic storm. That shot is not blocked. I think we gotta try it, right? Like, this dude's a jerk? Yes. Yes. Create this devastating psionic storm. It's not telling me it's blocked, so I'm... Oh, it has to be blue, I guess. Sure, okay. Create a devastating psionic storm against this guy, then. A storm's a storm. Wow, that was way more damage than I anticipated. Okay, now... You're never going to get vision with this wall in front of you, man. So, you know what? Take it up here, man. You're going to have a shot. Not till next turn, but you're going to have a shot. Well, you do have a laser pistol shot, which is actually hilarious. Might as well take it. Nice. 3 damage. Sweet crit, dog. It's going to push this dude up here, which I actually think gives us a much better chance of being able to murder his butt. Because we have Jane Cook. So we're going to send Jane Cook out here. Worst case, she overwatches. This is the worst case. Okay, we have 1 overwatch on this Berserker, and he's got a pretty good setup to launch a grenade or something, but he's probably just going to punch someone in the jaw. And we've got medkits. No one's going to die from this hit, so no sweating it. 5 damage is like jack shit. I am ill-concerned. In fact, I'm so ill-concerned, I think I may take this opportunity to end your life myself. Yeah, you think you're a big tough guy now, huh? I don't know if I want to move you yet. Let's start with Florence Nightingale. I think I mishandled that wave, but I mishandled that wave in such a way that we're still totally doing fine. So, you know what? You, let's go to 6, heal him up. I hope I didn't use 1/3 of my fuel exclusively to shoot a Berserker with a laser pistol and move him into a position where he could punch the man who was going to save humanity, but it's possible, I suppose. So that did use some more fuel. Just come down. It's not killing time. Killing time was last turn. You did a darn good job, so don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But at the same time, you know, you missed your window. Okay, reload. I think we're probably getting pretty close to the end of this mission here, which surprises me because it has moved a little bit faster than base defense. It has moved a little bit faster than base assault as well. So I feel like we're in a good spot. We got to choose the direction here, or we can just peer out over this. Interesting. Let's start by peering. I think it's a sensible option for us. We can always go back the other way if we so choose. You know what? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this is Sectopod room. It might not be Sectopod room. It might be Cybernetic room. But I'm pretty sure I remember, like, on an earlier XCOM playthrough, one of my soldiers got shot and then just sunk into the ground so they couldn't be med-kitted. And I was, oh, that was fantastic, thank you. It was just a glitch, but it was annoying, I'll tell you that much. Alright, what are you doing back here? Switch to your other gun, which is the gun you already had out, but the game was confused. Just come out here. Just might give you a chance with Archangel Armor to get a shot. I guess, like, probably when you hover, you're on the same position. It's just the animation looks different, so you actually have to move up into the air to get the vision that I so desire. Alright. Well, this is a slight moment of truth. Let's get a peek. There we go. 2 Sectopods. That's horrible. And they've moved far enough away to not get hit by the same shredder rocket. You son of a bitch. Okay, we're like desperately gonna require your services, so get high, and you actually do have a shot. 35% chance to crit, 2 damage, beautiful. Okay, well, it's better than nothing, right? And this guy's kind of a sitting duck up there. I think that's inarguable. These guys get automatic overwatches. No, he went on Overwatch. You're an idiot. We should have run and gunned. 11 damage, nothing to sneeze at, man. We can move Florence Nightingale over there, though. So first turn, you basically have to just use your heat ammo. As much as I would love to fire a shredder rocket, you can't move and rocket at the same time. So now you are an interesting one. Telekinetic field is definitely what you pop here. Now you are going to get diagonal to Zhang. And we do hit a turn here where we pray for relief. This is not going to be a great time for us. We do have a height advantage, but pretty much I'm operating under the assumption, as we take a pretty high percentage chance here. No crit, but good. I'm operating under the principle that we are probably going to be in a tight spot. I'm also operating under the principle that these guys can't do their artillery barrage without one turn of, like, basically gearing up for it. All of my units are standing in the same position. I consider this probably suboptimal for our future chances, but we'll throw on a quick psionic field here, which hopefully applies to our sniper that's up there in no man's land. Otherwise, Loki might be in a bad place. I can afford to lose Florence Nightingale. I would prefer not to, but she's already used a grenade and 2 medkit uses, and this is our hardest wave. Not Zhang, though. He's part of the psionic field. Nice! Sectopod, you've chosen properly. In my opinion, at least. Sectopod number 2, taking a shot at Loki. This is what I was concerned with. Nice. I don't think Loki's affected by the psionic field, but he's very unlikely to be KO'd by one Sectopod shot either way. The other Sectopod shot is going to go for... It's a grenade? No, he just moved. I don't understand. Alright. Who's your shot on? It's on this guy. Don't even bother shredding this Joker. Just go straight for the KO. 70% chance to crit. That is beautiful. Okay. That's huge. Your alloy cannon shot angers me a little bit. You got an 81. Zhang is an 86. So Zhang will be taking the shot. You, instead, will be dropping the shredder rocket. Don't miss this one. 3 damage and shredded. That's fair. Now comes the moment where we really hope that Zhang just lands these shots, man. 2 times 86 with shredded. First one does 7, acceptable. Second one does 7, acceptable. He's got 13 HP left. We have to take a shot with you. I think we just stay here and try it. The run and gun doesn't help us enough. This would be a beautiful crit. That's a miss, though, unfortunately. Florence Nightingale either heals herself or takes a shot. I think that she heals herself here. Keep herself alive. No, you healed... Ah! Oh, no, I healed Zhang. Okay, that's bad. Alright, Mr. Psionic Gift. Next turn you get to show me what you're worth. You do have a laser pistol shot. Your Psionic Rift, I doubt is going to do anything here, but it's maybe more advantageous than taking a laser pistol shot. It did 9 fucking damage. That's awesome. Maybe I should have shot with Florence Nightingale instead of healing Zhang for 1. If Florence Nightingale dies here, it's my fault. What can I say, really? You know, like, I pretty much set that one up. That's like the 4th person in the campaign that has died due to my ineptness. Not Zhang, though. No, Zhang, he knows how to do that shoulder duck. He can't be touched. Alright, we lose a unit. You have exploded, for reasons unbeknownst to me. We have 2 muton elites back there. Which, to be honest with you, I'm, like, not concerned with at all. Look, Florence Nightingale, no one else has got a medkit. This time, I'm positive. Just go... Actually, you know what? Fuck the Overwatch. Go for reloading your alloy cannon.
I'm on it, Commander.
This time, I'm very confident that I'm not just leaving someone out in the lurch. I only gave out 1 medkit when we started here. I don't feel particularly smart about how this has gone down, but I do believe that this is the reality of our situation here. We have two muton commanders? Or, yeah, 2 muton elites. Basically doesn't bother me. Alright, that surprised me. Don't quite know what happened there. As usual, if you don't mind, I will stand here and wait for my squad member to bleed out directly in front of my face. Because I think that's good for the psyche. You're gonna move. You gotta move. At some point, you're gonna move. This guy's moving. He's coming down here, man. We're gonna see him. Okay, everybody, Overwatch again. I'd rather fight 1 muton commander than 2. Florence Nightingale, you've done a great service for this country. The world and planet Earth and myself appreciate it. How on earth does that guy dodge every single Overwatch on the way to that position? Zhang obviously just takes his 2 chances. First one hits really nicely. Zhang, don't miss, buddy. That's the first thing you're going to learn about us here. I think you got to admit at this point is, I mean, it's not as anxiety-inducing necessarily, but things have gone a little bit south, and we still have that shitty pod at the end. The shitty pod at the end is going to be real nasty, but truth be told, what are we losing from not having our support now? Basically, a smoke grenade and 2 medkit uses. Don't get me wrong, I'd like the medkit uses, but it's not like we lost Zhang. It's not like we lost another heavy. And this might be the last, I don't think it is, but it might be like the last pod before things get real. Well, before the end of the game. It's not, things are really getting real. It's just, you know, they just end. I'm just gonna leave our snipers up here in case that muton elite tries to make a move. I don't really understand how we can see that he's overwatching or not overwatching without actually being out there ourselves. Like, if we have vision on him to see that, shouldn't we be able to see him enough to deal damage to him? There we go. Now, there he is. Is he taking a move now? Doesn't look like it. We do have shots. Okay, so I was just being, like, way too shy on this for no reason. That looks like a miss. No, that is a super hit. That was awesome. Okay. Overwatch. Overwatch, Overwatch. Just while we get everybody back into position, you can probably take a move. I'll admit, the Sectopod wave was mishandled. If there's any wave where you can kind of be justified to mishandle it, I think it's the hardest enemies in the game. Hardest enemies in the game by like an order of magnitude even, but just play it cool.
I'm rolling.
I can't think of any other enemies that they have not really thrown at us. Like they could throw mechtoids at us, but mechtoids don't worry me as long as we have a, you know, fully equipped Zhang here. And even though he's been shot about 15 times, we do have a fully equipped Zhang. Zhang Unchained. And so I just want to point out that I was always the dude who was putting the medkit on my sniper. And then people in chat say, hey, idiot, don't put a medkit on your sniper, you're never going to use it. I would have used it right there, Florence Nightingale. Well, I mean, you know, actually, I'm trying to figure out why I'm so salty. Because Florence Nightingale, if you stabilize them, it's not like they get up and they're like, all right, let's do the mission. They're still out of commission, so it's not like they would have been useful to us right now. I mean, I don't want to act like I only see people as resources, but we are playing a video game in which people are, you know, readily treated as resources. So I don't really feel too bad about it. Now begins the 25-minute exercise of getting our units up this hill, even though we're 99, well, probably like 92% confident that there's not going to be anything at the top of the hill, and then we're going to have to walk down that bridge. I don't know why. I do wish we had one more person. Feels like we've gone back to, like, you know, laser weapon tier where we only had 5 members. Alright, lightning reflexes can get to cover. This is it, right? This is Lucini pouring from the sky. Let's get rich. What? Yeah, this is our final room for sure. So we need to take every opportunity to get our units set up properly. Tanaka, you can afford to be here. I would like you to get close enough to do some sweet psionic storms, but your double tap is a little bit more advantageous. Diaz, you should be here. We need you to have sight, basically. And then we need to be able to sneak rockets in. So that'll be here. And then we need to be able to sneak rockets in. So that'll be here. As you might expect, lightning reflexes is kind of going to be our canary in the coal mine. I just hope that we can get vision through here. But lightning reflex is going to move forward like one blue move at a time. And then if she pops the enemies, good. If she doesn't pop the enemies, also fine. We overwatch. And just prepare ourselves. I actually sort of feel... I wonder if that shadow on the ground indicates where the enemies will pop. So I'm just going to move her into the shadow.
That's affirmative.
It's a choke point, which is a little scary. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put Cook up there as well. And we're going to put Zhang. Then we're going to move Diaz in here. I think we'll keep Tanaka there. I want space for them to move back to. Basically, I want our Rocketeers up here to be able to drop some dope explosives if necessary. It may well be necessary. Or I may have just sent these units to their deaths. But I worry that this area in here is so tight that this is the only way to have an angle on the enemy. Well, there is only one move we can make first.
Moving.
This is actually really great. As strange as this may sound, I don't understand how we can't move here and yet it's also not covered. But, okay. I think Diaz stays back here, because he's really only good as a sniper. But Tanaka, we can get him in here as kind of a mobile smoke grenade. And also, you know, doing some Mindfraaaay stuff. We know shit's gonna hit the fan in here. We just hope we have vision when it does. Okay, so we start with a move from lightning reflexes, just to here. Nothing. Again, probably a good thing. Because this means I would very much be surprised if we do not have a rocket angle with Zhang and Cook now. And honestly, now is the right time to move up Loki as well. I don't love that he's not going to be behind cover, but we don't have any vision yet. This is actually fantastic. I thought we had to fight them from like outside of the room. And all we need to do is get some squad sight here, and then it's going to be real tough for our enemies to stand up to us. So, you know they're like right over here. This will pop them.
We got company.
Okay. It's the leader. It's a pretty dope ship. You can't... I'd like to build my office here. Alright, you big old triangle head. I can't remember that if we just kill the leader, we succeed. I truly cannot recall. We also only have 2 shots, which I'm just going to call it out right now. That's bullshit. Diaz. I do worry that this will be reflected back at you. So here's what I'm thinking. Zhang, you don't have great shots right now. I don't love that you're not in a fantastic position when it comes to cover. I'd really like to hit everything here is what I'm trying to get accomplished. Alright, well that's as good as it's going to get for now. I think we go for the Shredder. That would have been the worst time conceivable to miss. Having now launched that Shredder, this is all up to you, Loki. 75 with a 65 crit, and you got double tap. Don't let it get deflected. 10 damage, and you've shaken the ship to its very core. 3/4 uber ethereal reflected attack, man! That's alright, I still took 1 damage. No sound effect scares me. Holy shit, Loki ate it, man. Tanaka. How could you possibly only have a shot at those 2 units? It doesn't make any flippin' sense. Okay, well, we only gotta do 10 more damage. So you know what I'm thinking is you drop a fucking rocket right up his butthole. Gotta make sure you get him in it. Do not miss. If there's ever a time for you to not miss, it is definitely now. 7 damage. This is pretty good, man. All we need to do to get the kill is maybe we could Mindfraaaay. Yeah, no kidding. There's another one up there. Who would have thought? This is a psionic storm. I killed him. They're all dead. Have we beaten XCOM? I think we just beat XCOM. You still talking, dog? You're very verbose for a man who is deceased. Wouldn't it be fucked up if he just destroyed the Earth right now? We did all that, and then he's just like, fooled you, double agent.
Behaving like a dying star. Becoming a black hole. At this distance, the Earth will be consumed.
Central, I'm bugging out. The package is not on board. Waited as long as I could, sir.
Sir, the alien ship is in motion.
What direction? What direction? Up.
The sad part is that most of that debris will continue to float throughout space forever, making it increasingly difficult for mankind to find its true destiny amongst the stars. Sweet, we beat XCOM, Enemy Within. I hope this doesn't sound anticlimactic, but it seemed like the writing was on the wall for a while. A couple missions went south, but thank you for all the tips you guys have given me throughout this. We really would not have succeeded without, well, I wouldn't have succeeded without your help, for sure. Classic difficulty kicked my ass until, you know, you and I collaborated and eventually made it possible. Let's look at our score here. This is bugged, I'm pretty sure. I guess we did it a little faster than the average campaign. Won a few less battles. Lost more than average, even though we only lost 2%. Killed 614 aliens. Lost triple the soldiers as average. Less countries than average. More lost countries than average. Slower on the alien base. Slower on the ethereal device. And slower on the psionic soldier. Alright, but roughly the same number of battles. Average shot percentage 70. I'm proud of that we're at least close on that. Average damage, I don't know if that's bugged or what. Average number of turns per battle, we were way slower than the norm, assuming these are normal. Killed way more enemies with explosives, hired less soldiers, more OTS upgrades. Hey, that's alright. Slow on the kernel. Way fewer days spent in the infirmary. We gotta be positive about some things. We aborted so many interceptions. Average days per technology, that seems broken. Scientists, is the average number of scientists 196,000? Yeah, maybe like per country. Not that many adjacency bonuses. How do you research more technologies than we researched? I don't buy it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. We were way faster on the satellites, man. We can be happy about that. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed XCOM. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. This is finishing. Great timing. I'll be back early next week with some XCOM 2 coverage. We're going to start another playthrough, imagining that we had failed that mission, I suppose. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for your support, and I will see you next time.